Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So we're back here at Hunter Views Extra, taking down the third extra of the entire series. So we have the Pupero battle here. So the team I'm bringing in is Uncle 2. This is my mono Earth team. Right, so I'll say this team is pretty much 100% clear, right? Unless you are like super unlucky for some reason. Okay, so let's get this battle started. So you can see members are Sus. We have Sarel, PR Sarel. Sarel doesn't have to be PR, by the way. Just that mine is PR, so might as well bring it. Right, we have Sagittarius. Does not need to be power release as well. Medusa, and then of course Allied. So for first battle, you can see that it's definitely a Prime Soul Stone. Definitely on CD3 as well, so you can use that chance to store up your skills. Right, so after that we are being greeted by a bunch of mini mobs in which you can take the chance to store some CD if you want to. Right, so you can see this stage have a rather high turn limit, so you don't have to be afraid of running out of turns and stuff like that. Right, so here we are with the first mini boss. So initial attack with one completely frozen rune here, so it's best not to dwell in this battle too long, right? If not, you have like more and more frozen runes on your board. So take it down in one shot and then move on. So anyways, mini mobs, nothing much to explain, right? So let me explain a bit on my team setup. Alright, so Sus, don't really have to explain that, right? That's for damage booster. We have Sarel. So Sarel is pretty much plays a very important role here in terms of her first effect, which is effect cancelling. Right, so Medusa and Sagittarius will go hand in hand later. I'll explain more on the stage itself. Right, so next up we have Enchanted Shield together with our water convert rows and columns and stuff like that. So by playing Uncle 2, you are bound to be doing full attack every turn, so as to generate 2 earth runes on the board at the end of every round. So you tend to have like enchanted earth somewhere, right? So that stage shouldn't be a problem to clear as well. So back to more mini mobs. Right, so as I mentioned, Sagittarius and Medusa is gonna go as a combo at the boss. Right, so these 2 cards are, you don't even need to touch it at the front part of this entire extra. Right, so in any case that you have to use it for some emergency purposes, make sure you store them and get them ready back when you reach the boss. Right, so next mini boss here is Archimandrite of Water with 2 weathered runes as well as Neutralize Reset. For some reason, there's Neutralize Reset this early in the battle. Right, like I wouldn't even on anything before that. Right, so which is why I waited till after Archimandrite of Water stage before I start activating my Sus. Right, so next up you can see we have Witch giving 3 turns of time down debuff as well as the wolf there above 7 combos. Right, so time down debuff is actually reducing your time by 2 seconds, not 2 seconds, but by 2 seconds. So Uncle 2 having an extended movement time of 7 seconds, minus 2 will be the normal spinning time, 5 seconds. Right, so we have here the water combatant, Golem, with damage reflect and pretty much only water and earth damage going through at 100% rate. Right, so mono earth shouldn't be a problem for this particular battle. Right, so notice I spend 1 turn to wash off 1 turn of that debuff because you want an extended movement time for this particular part. Right, we have full frozen board, right, and I use Sarel's convert. So the PR version is slightly more have a slightly more advantage here because it will give you just 3 colors on the board. Remember, PR Keeper converts heart to earth, something to heart, and 1 random attribute. Not random attribute, like 1 attribute to enchanter of another attribute. Right? It's just a random color, so I can't really remember. Right, so that leaves 3 color on the board, making you very you should be able to dissolve that whole frozen board much easier. Right, so mini mobs 7 out of 17 is one of the more crucial part of the entire battle. Right, so I didn't really do a very good job in this stage, hence getting hit by Inheritance Parting Queen of Water here. So what you want to do is to activate Uncle 2's active skill and try to dissolve as many things on your board as possible. So that's just like half the board. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So if I remember correctly, this stage, you have to dissolve 50 Earth runes in order to break his cumulative shield. Right? Notice it's a cumulative shield in 4 turns. Right? Like 50 runes in 4 turns. So if you have a very good board initially and use Uncle 2's active skill, that whole chunk of Earth Sky Drop is gonna probably dissolve 50 runes. So I didn't really do a good one there, or rather the board was pretty crappy. So I had to use up the entire 4 rounds to break the 50 Earth shield here. But even with Sky Drops and stuff like that, I still can't break the shield and I got hit. So notice it hits for like 16k and it'll be CD1 after that. So make sure you do your accumulation within that 4 rounds. So HP isn't that much, so as long as you hit the 50 Earth runes requirement, she should go. Right, so moving on, next we have this particular stage whereby it's gonna explode, self-destruct, freeze your runes and stuff like that. So make sure to kill it off, kill the side mobs off at least. Alright, and turn off Sus. Turn off Sus, alright? Very important, because we have a neutralize reset stage next and you do not want your Sus to go offline at this point of time because you're very near the boss already. Right, so notice that the center mob is going to be on CD2. Doesn't really hit much. No, that's actually quite a lot. But the thing is, you won't die. Right, but the problem is that you will have 5 turns of the recovery debuff in which you're not going to recover as much HP as possible as you used to. Right, so make sure the most ideal is to kill it off within 2 turns. Right, I spent 3 turns there. So Floris is going to come in with the neutralize reset, and then after that you are free to turn on your Sus once again. Right, so Floris here have spam Trojan if I remember correctly. Yep, spam Trojan. So the more she attacks, the higher her damage. So, and she starts off with CD2. Right, so I think it's pretty easy to kill her off if you have Sus up and ready. She should die in 2 turns, or if not even 1 turn is enough. Right, so the more important part is coming, so do take some notes. Next we have Floris, the transform version, above 7 combo EX shield. Right, so she hit quite a lot. 1 hit is quite a lot of damage. So try to spin 6 combos and above if you have a pretty bad board. Right, so here I think I did hit 7 combos. Yeah. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7. And this pretty much almost take her down. Right? So pretty much if you are good enough, Sky Drop is in your favor, you might be able to 1-hit kill Floris here. Right, so you can see here I did not make it this time, I think. 5, 6 and incoming lucky Sky Drop. Right, so managed to take Floris down and I didn't do a full attack, so hence no 2 runes generated. So next we have Cinderella here. So you can notice that I turned off Sus once again and I went ahead with Sarel's effect 1, which is cancelling off that water debuff there. So it's gonna be very annoying to have that water debuff during the boss stage. So what happens, what Cinderella do here is giving you a debuff. Right, so whenever you dissolve water runes, team attack minus 50%, and it doesn't go away because there is no neutralize reset after this anymore. So basically you're gonna have this debuff all the way to the boss if you do not remove it yourself. Hence that's the reason why I bring Sarel to remove it so you can fight the boss peacefully. And one more thing to note, please deactivate your Surge before activating Sariel, because Sariel is gonna cancel your Surge if Surge is up and activated as well, because Surge is considered additional effect as well. Right, so next we have Purpurro, Enchanted Shield together with Mark Runes. So here you can use one Anchor 2 because your boss Purpurro here only have 1 HP bar. Right, so you can use another one here, which will be a easy kill once you're on Anchor 2 because of the amount of Sky Chop. Right? So what we have here is Purpurro as the boss. Plenty of skills here. So basically 90% poison. If you dissolve Enchanted Earth, you cannot deal damage. Right? And only super effective attribute can damage her. So you might be thinking, but I have Enchanted Earth right there, right? So am I not gonna damage her? I'm not gonna damage her by Earth attack, but by Sagittarius extra fire attack. Right, so here what I mean by you being super unlucky in this stage is unlikely is because you can only not deal damage to this Purpurro if you dissolve Enchanted Fire during this stage. Right, in which I didn't. I only have one whole chunk of Enchanted Earth. Hence, Earth is not going to deal damage, but Sagittarius extra fire is going to deal damage to Purpurro. Right, Medusa converting her to Earth. Hence, only fire damage can go through. And if you do not dissolve Enchanted Fire during that spin, the fire damage should be able to damage her. Right, so with this, I would say this is a very safe setup. Right, just don't dissolve Enchanted Fire at the last spin, and you're good to go. Right, this is pretty much one of the easier extra in the Hunterville series. So this will be 3 down, 2 more to go. Right, so I'll rate this as one of the easier extra of the entire series. Right, together with the light one. Right, so if you have Sariel, that'll be good. Right, if not, you gotta control the amount of water runes at the end of the battle, which is gonna suck. Right, so with this, I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle run. It was a very fun battle for me. Right, so with this, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.